What if female Deku was Drill Woman? Part 4. I have to say thank you, Captain Inkwell, for this idea. You commented for this video, and you got it. I'm sorry I didn't mention that in the previous parts. As we go back, as they woke up shortly this morning, as Drill Woman stretches her arms, good day to be awake, as she walks out, as she quickly evades to the left as an anvil falls. Another clear trap. As Clockman and Cameraman dodge, but as Speakerman steps out, instead of an anvil falling, he falls into, well, a pool of oil. Why, you Drill Woman, stop placing these traps where I fall into them. Not happening. As she just keeps walking. So what's the plan? We've hid the device away from the villains. But how long will this place hold? This place should be very well secure. The only nearby island is Island. Well, that's good. That means not a lot of people will be able to come. Yes. But we also have to make sure nothing opens. None type of portals like the Skibbity Toilet trying to come into this world. Wait, are you suggesting they may have a way to come over? I thought that was the only way they could come in. Yes, but in theory, they could replicate the device somehow. It would take them a long time, but time works differently here than our world. That understands. So here, it may go by like a few minutes. It could be months in that world. Yes, or it could be minutes in that world and months for this. I'm starting to think it could be one of those two. Well, anyway, why don't we just go out and have some fun? I'm pretty sure we can just hop by Japan and see my sisters. Unfortunately, we cannot drop by Japan to see your sisters. Unfortunately. Oh, that's right, they're still looking for me. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, anyway, let's go to the surface. Let's go get something to eat. As she pulls a lever, as Speakerman finally got out. Finally got out of the oil. As all three of the other people, including two people and Speakerman, floor comes out from beneath them. Why me? As he falls down, as they all do. Wrong lever! Into a pool of alligators. As they come out, why do we even have that lever? I will admit that was my bad. I accidentally installed that one just for this scenario, but I didn't know where the alligators come from. Fair point. Alright. Let's move on and let's actually get out of here. As she pulls another lever, as an elevator is revealed. Shall we go? Remember to put on your suits, as we'll be going straight into the water. As they put on their suits and they go up. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Coming out for once. Haven't been out here in a while. As they finally get to the boat. So where are we going? We can't go to Japan. New York and America is not an option. Africa and Israel is definitely not an option right now. Alright, what about Island? I hear they got some nice food there. You know what? Why not? As they drive over to Island. As they stop, as someone comes out, ID, as I got this. As the cameraman hands over his ID. Oh, why, it's chief of the janitorial position. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were bringing company. No problem. They're just my associates. I brought them along to show them the place. I see. I hope you all enjoy your visit. And I wonder when you're going to get back into the service here. Oh, I'll be back shortly. As all of them go off, as all three, Drill Woman, Clockman, and Speakerman are speechless. How do you have a job here? I thought you were guarding the item. I was. Where do you think my first place to hide it was? You hid it on Island. Duh. It's the most secure place until a criminal stole something from it last year and I had to change locations. Okay, that explains how I found you. So, I guess that's a lucky encounter? I would say it is. Well, anyway, as he shows him around, all these ideas and stuff, as they hear some conversation. Hey, didn't you hear? Class 1A students are coming over to Island. As Drillman managed to hear this, wait, Class 1A students? Does that mean my sisters will arrive? As Clockman taps on her shoulder. What? Well, we need to go. The cameraman wants to show us something. Oh, right. I'll be right there. She looks back. I guess I will be able to see my sisters. As she walks away, heading towards where cameraman is. So you wanted us to see something. I wanted you to see this. As they walk into a room, as they see a scientist working on something. There's another reason I brought you here. As they see a portal, or not a functioning one. What is it? It's a portal. They're trying to open it to a dimension. We have to destroy it before they're successful. Why do we need... Wait, are you seriously... You brought us here to destroy a portal when we only came out here to get some grub? Okay, I admit this is probably not the best time, but the skibbity toilets could make their way through that portal. I understand how this can be important, but first, could we get something to eat, please, before I fall into another one of Drill Woman's traps? We're not in the cave. I'm not pushing it bastard to have another trap all the way out here on Island, okay? Drill Woman, you've given this man... What, ADHD, the symptoms of being aware of your surroundings so much. So, can you possibly lay off trapping him for a while? Or having him fall into every trap within our home? I'll think about it. Alright, now we can go eat and then worry about the portal later. Alright, finally some food. As they go to the mess hall, as they order some food, you know what, they order a pizza, Clockman orders him a hamburger, and, I'm just gonna say, Speakerman goes off on his own to buy some tacos. Because I doubt he's gonna be wanting to hang out with Drill Woman after all the pain he's been through. So, as he's moving through, or they're moving through, as they all gather up. So, why do we need to destroy this portal? We don't even know if they're gonna be opening into our dimension. That is true, but just in case, we shouldn't allow them to do so. Because if they open it, it does lead to that. The war will continue here, causing more destruction, more chaos. We cannot let that happen. That is true. Well, I hear Class 1A is coming out. I'd hopefully like to reunite with some of my sisters. Yes, it was TV Woman and Speaker Woman, right? Yes. I grew up with them. Yes, you told me stories about them. As Clockman looks over. You have sisters, right? You took me to see them, remember? That's right. As Speaker Man just backs away. They're not like you, right? In setting traps, are they? No. Oh, thank you. Have I really given this man PTSD? I think you have, and it may have been gone to a whole nother level. Fair point. As they go over the plan. So this is how we'll do it. As I'm the head of the janitorial department, I'm allowed in certain areas. I will head in there and clean up the area. Drill Woman will drill underneath to destroy the machine. Clockman will be our lookout. Speakerman, you will guide everyone to the festivities happening tonight with the Class 1A and all that. Oh, if I have time, would you mind me going to see my sisters? I suppose not, if we have time. But, a plan, I'll go. Okay. As they prepare, As he is the janitor, or cameraman, prepares to just come in there, as the security guards, oh hey man, no one's supposed to be in here. Oh, I'm the head of the janiting department. You don't have to worry about me. I know all this stuff. Oh, I thought if it was anyone else, I would say you have to leave and all that. But since you're head of the janitorial department, you're allowed in here, as you're the only cleaning person we have for this area. Well, remember to lock the room up once you're done. I gotta go guard what David Shield created. Well, you have good luck. Does anyone else know about this area? Only some handful of guards, David Shield himself. That's all. Well, thank you for this information. Have a nice night. As Clockman just watches, as Speakerman is just over the intercoms, as we go look where he's at, as we see about 4 unconscious guards, and maybe a hero hanging by the fan light, swinging in circles. Yeah, if I have to deal with traps every day, you can deal with swinging by a fan for a couple of hours. Alright. Currently, everyone, we're having a big festivity today. You can take the time off. The security on the island has been double on our borders, so I hope you all have enjoyed. But remember to enjoy some cake and some nice music, and some inventions made by David Shield himself. Alright. Everything's clear on my end. Alright, clear to go. As Drill Woman's just sitting back in a chair underneath the machine. Drill Woman, are you there? As she stumbles out of her chair. Yes? Okay, it's time to, take out the teleporter. Alright. As she drills up into the room, I've already disabled the cameras. Good. As she starts to drill away at the machine, this thing's made of pure steel. It's gonna take me a few minutes to drill through this. We'll buy you that time. Thank you. As we go back just to TV Man, who's just, or not TV Man, Speaker Man, who's currently watching the festivities over the cameras. As he knows something off. Guys, why do we have people roaming around in separate areas? What do you mean? We got people uncoordinatedly going around the building. And they're not staff or any hero I've seen. We got some villains here. Okay, Drill Woman, you're going to need to increase the speed of those drills. We need to get out of here in about 5 minutes. It's going to take some time. If you want this whole thing to be destroyed and dragged off, I've already destroyed one area. We'll drag it to the sea later. We're going to have to drag it now, and you're the only one that's going to be able to drag it with all these drills. It's going to take me another few minutes to drill this other piece off. You got to give me that much time. Fine, go ahead. We'll be waiting. You didn't tell her about the villains, did you? No, I did not. I just told her to hurry up. Alright. Clockman, where's your position? I've got an eye on the villains. They look to be going after David Shield's item. Luckily, it's nowhere near y'all. Oh, that's good. I've already rigged the explosives. Wait a minute. Why did you rig explosives? To destroy all their research on this. Duh. Alright, that makes one problem solved. But why? David Shield is the one, the mastermind behind this. He probably has it memorized in his head. Oh, trust me. If you try something like this again, I'll just destroy it. Okay, fair point. As I get a call, okay, I don't know what y'all are talking about, but I finally got the teleporter out, and man, they really made some concentrated steel out of this thing. It took me several minutes to just drill through it. Well, thank you for your assistance, but we should get this done. As they all gather in the room. Now, how are we gonna get this thing to the ocean? Luckily for you, I thought ahead. As she reveals a hole she dug right underneath the teleporter. As, come on down. Now, I've made sure this whole thing is currently sound. So, once I destroy this pillar right here, the whole teleporter around the area in this room will collapse into the ocean. That is very smart thinking. No wonder you were taking such a long time under the whole area. Yeah, I was digging this. So we technically don't have to drag it to the sea. It pays to think ahead. I guess it does. Well, anyway, as then the whole building starts to shake as the support breaks. Okay, everyone, hold on to your breath. What do you mean? As the floor crumbles beneath them as they all fall into water. As they all splash into the water. Oh, I didn't make it too structurally sound, so a big earthquake like that could have destroyed the pillar. You know what? I'm not gonna freak out. It's just some water. At least it's not some alligators. As then an alligator starts to come into the room. As Speaker Man immediately tries to climb the wall. Get me out of here. As Joelman just stares at the alligator as it backs away. Calm down, I'll drill us out. As she drills through the wall. And as everyone gets through. Okay. Everyone secure? Everyone out? Yeah. Just soaked. Well, we gotta find a way as another big explosion and all that happens. What's happening up there? I don't know. Well, anyway, I should really go check on my sisters. Alright, we'll prepare the boat. We'll be able to escape from there. Alright, as she heads to the above ground, all she sees is ruined areas of the island being torn apart, and sees All Might and several heroes and students fighting. What in the world happened up here? As she noticed that her sisters are currently helping out with the evacuation. Okay, so they're helping out with the evacuation. That's good. Who's this villain? And I would tell you the name of the villain if I remembered the name of the villain that attacked Island, so I apologize. Alright, it seems like everything is secure. As she goes to the wall of the island, as she's looking around, where could they be? As a metal beam comes out of nowhere and hits her in the back, sending her off. As she quickly drills through it before it causes more damage to her. As she starts falling. As she falls into the water, which happens to be right next to the boat where all of them are waiting. Oh, it seems like you got a little bit soaked. As Speaker Man just says this, some revenge! Finally! Okay, I'll give you this, Speaker Man, but don't expect any traps to be lowered. I'm gonna hate my life tomorrow. Yes, you are. As she hops on the boat. Now we should get home. I hope y'all enjoyed this part, and I will continue. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.